It's 11:30 p.m. on a Tuesday, and you're sitting on your couch staring at a checkout screen for a pair of sneakers or a $400 espresso machine you don't actually need. You've had a brutal day. Your boss was breathing down your neck, the commute was a nightmare, and you just want to feel something other than exhausted. So you whisper those two most dangerous words in the English language to yourself. Treat yourself. You click buy, you get that instant warm hit of dopamine, and for about 5 minutes, you feel like a king. But here's the thing, and I'm going to be blunt with you because I care about your future more than your feelings right now. That treat wasn't a reward. It was a heist. You just let your present self rob your future self at gunpoint. And the worst part is, you provided the weapon. We've been conditioned to believe that spending money is a form of self-care. But if your self-care involves making your future more stressful, it's not care, it's sabotage. Look, I get it. Your brain is literally wired to keep you broke. Evolution didn't prepare us for credit cards. It prepared us for berries and lions. When you see something you want, your ventral striatum, the brain's reward center, lights up like a Christmas tree, screaming for that immediate gratification. Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, the part of you that knows you have a mortgage and a retirement to fund, is shoved into a locker. Did you know that the average American spends roughly $1,500 a month on non-essentials? That's $18,000 a year. If you took that treat-yourself money and dropped it into a boring S&P 500 index fund starting at age 25, you'd be looking at over $5 million by the time you retire. But instead, we have a garage full of gadgets we don't use and a bank account that gives us anxiety every time we check it. We are living in a dopamine economy where trillion-dollar companies hire literal neuroscientists to figure out how to bypass your logic and get straight to your wallet. They know that when you're tired, your willpower is depleted. That's why one-click buying exists. It's designed to happen faster than your guilt can catch up. Think of your financial life like a leaky bucket. Most people think the problem is that they aren't pouring enough water in. They need a raise, a side hustle, a promotion. But if you have a giant hole in the bottom labeled lifestyle creep, it doesn't matter how much water you pour in. The bucket will always be empty. You're running on a treadmill that's getting faster, but you're staying in the exact same place. And here's the surprising reveal that most finance gurus won't tell you. The reason you keep spending isn't because you're greedy. It's because you're lonely or bored or looking for status. We buy things we don't like, with money we don't have, to impress people we don't even know. It's a tragedy. We are trading our freedom, our actual hours of life spent working, for plastic junk. If you earn $30 an hour and buy a $300 gadget, you didn't spend $300. You spent 10 hours of your life. You traded 10 hours of your limited time on this earth for a hit of dopamine that will fade by tomorrow morning. Does that seem like a fair trade? Honestly, it's time to stop being a victim of your own biology. Here is how you actually win. You need to implement a mandatory friction rule. If it's over $50, you wait 48 hours. If you still want it after 2 days of boredom, fine. But 90% of the time, that need will vanish once the dopamine wears off. You have to start treating your future self like someone you actually love, rather than a stranger you're okay with screwing over. Every time you save instead of spending, you are buying your own freedom. You are buying the ability to quit a job you hate, the ability to travel, the ability to sleep peacefully. Stop letting your brain steal your future. The next time you feel that itch to treat yourself after a hard day, go for a walk or talk to a friend. Do something that actually fills your cup without emptying your wallet. You are better than your impulses. You have the power to break the cycle, but you have to start today, not next paycheck. Your future self is waiting for you to decide that their life matters more than a temporary thrill. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to keep buying toys, or are you going to start buying your freedom?